The Travis one is the one I consider to be the most important. When he got from a distance, they look 100% like humans, but the closer he got, he said, and I looked at this one person, he was very close to him, and he said the eyes gave him away right away that he was not human. So that totally got my attention, because I thought that is very peculiar to have this faction of the story of Travis Walton, who I think has proven himself through the years with lie detector tests and collaborative witness accounts that he did have an experience, and he insisted of these tall, human-looking blonde beings that were there, 2 males and 1 female.
Crazy strong too.
Very strong.
They were like, even the women.
Even the woman was
him down effortlessly.
He's a 6'2",
big guy.
Big guy. At the time, he was he's in the top of his shape at that time. So he said I was very strong, and they were able to move me very easily, like if it was a mechanical thing moving him. So that means they're stronger.
They also had the wildest, most sci-fi feature about them, other than the suits they were wearing. They had fish bowls.
Fish bowls.
Now this is something straight out of the Jetsons.
Yeah.
And the only reason I found that intriguing is because there is another case in the UK of a lady seeing a saucer just hanging in the air, and the occupants, being blonde,
that's right,
also had fish bowls.
He looked like somebody I would trust, right?
Was he dressed? How was he dressed?
He's wearing a blue uniform, top and bottom.
A uniform like?
It looked like a uniform, but maybe it was just blue clothing, but there was no insignia, no, flags or anything like that.
Like a hospital gown? Like a surgeon's outfit?
It was more tight-fitting. He was extremely strong-looking.
So he looked like an athletic human being.
Yeah. And I was a pretty athletic person at the time, and maybe that's what it took in case I was combative with him.
Did he have hair?
Yes, kind of longish hair.
Like a hippie?
Probably a lot longer than mine, but...
what color was his hair?
It was a light color. It wasn't blonde, but it was a real light brown.
So it could have passed for a human being.
He could walk through a crowd and nobody would raise an eyebrow. And that was probably the intent. Now, whether it was synthetic or there's species out there that look like us, I don't know. And he was wearing a helmet, a clear helmet. Whether that had to do with the atmosphere in there or like a COVID-type precautions or something.
I'm sure.
Who knows?
A fully clear helmet, like a fishbowl?
Yeah.
Like the whole thing's like a dome over his whole head?
Yeah.
I could see the occupants in it.
You saw people in it?
I saw people in it. There were 2 people in there. These people were beautiful people. That's the only way I can describe them. They had long golden hair, like a page boy bob, just like the old kings. You used to see photographs of the old kings. And the colour of the hair was golden. Now, I was really...
What were they dressed in?
They had a sort of a polo neck jumper affair, like a ski top suit, in pale blue. But maybe this was just whatever they had round their heads, which was like a transparent fishbowl. And they just looked, and I was absolutely paralytic with fear. I couldn't move, although my mind was ticking over. And they looked so sympathetic that I was just mesmerized for what seemed to be, ages, but it could have only been seconds.